Alright, so today's going to be another GIMP tutorial. Real easy. The wallpaper you see is something I made. Nothing special, just basically some Gaussian blurs with some colors and stuff like that. Kind of creates this nice little abstract kind of art. I've always been fond of this, the color, it's basically blurs and stuff. I always like the way it looked. So a couple days ago, Web Update posted a little article about cool little wallpapers and stuff, and a couple of them were these little gradient blurs, like what I'm talking about. So I'm going to be showing you how to do this today. And the cool thing about learning how to do little things like this, basic little color blurs, is that you can actually use it as your background, as a foundation towards like other artwork. Maybe like you want to have that yellowy green looking thing right now and put some like vector art over it. You know what I mean? So it's actually good to know how to how to do this kind of thing. So let me start up GIMP right here. And the thing about GIMP with this particular artwork, I guess, file new, the canvas image size, right? The bigger the better is what I learned, right? By default, I believe it's like 640 by something. I can't remember what it is. It's pretty small. So if you can bump it up to about 1440 by 900 or maybe like 1900 by whatever, it'll work out a little bit better. The blurs will look a little bit nicer. It gives you the option to crop out certain sections that you don't want. So if you have enough RAM to do that, go ahead. Press OK. It's going to give me a warning because it's too big. There we go. And there's a few different ways of doing this. The easiest way I'm going to show you how to do it is just basically with gradients. You can do it in multiple layers, basically, like transparent layers with different colors on each layer, blurring each layer. You can do that way if you wanted to, but I'm not going to do that today. It'll take forever. So let's pick a gradient. This abstract one looks really nice. And under the no, let me click on the blend tool. Sorry. Okay, on the mode selection of this gradient, by default it should be normal. Leave it on normal. The shape, it'll be on linear, so pretty much it's really up to you how you want this to look. So I'm gonna go with radial for now, and I'm gonna go ahead and pull it from the bottom right. Again, it's really up to you because it's this type of artwork is there's no rule, I guess, standard. I guess you know what I mean. It's just as you go. You know what I mean. So that's what I like about it. It's kind of like a freestyle kind of thing. Just do whatever you want. So there we go. And nice little gradient. So let's add to this, right? And if you're gonna add another color gradient, right, you can just remember that when you pull over again, it's gonna overwrite this previous color. So in order to get around that, where it says mode, set that to an overlay, right? So I'm going to go ahead and pull again, maybe from the top down, maybe like right here somewhere. There you go, that looks pretty cool. Oh, kind of. Let me try it again, one more time. There you go, a lot better. Okay, now let's add another color, like this abstract looking pink thing. Maybe top down. Nah. Let's go one more time this way. One more time. Try it again. Alright, whatever. Good enough. Alright, so you got this weird looking thing going on, right? So it's up to you whether you want to crop it out. Like right here, I don't really like that, having all that green. So I think I will crop it right now. So let's grab the crop tool. Crop this out about right here. A little green, it's not too bad. About right there. Alright, hit enter. So you got it nice and cropped out, and from here you can actually blur it if you want to, but if you want to fiddle around with the colors, you can. So we go to colors, curves, where it says channel and value, set that to a red. Now let's mess around with it, I guess. Try raising up the red a little bit, see what it does. A little too pink. Let's go to green. take out a little bit of the green. Raise this section. More yellow. Nah. Alright, let's go to blue. Raise the blue, maybe. How about lower the blue? How's that look? That looks alright, I guess. That looks better. Right about there looks alright. Alright, that's good enough. Alright, so press OK. Like, then again, you know, you don't have to do that, but that's just an option. Alright, so now we're going to blur it because, see how it has like a hard line? You know what I mean? There's a, you know what I mean? There's like hard edges around, so we're going to like help smooth things out a little bit. So go to filters, go to blur, Gaussian blur, and when you Gaussian blur it, the chain is going to be checked, and you don't want that to happen. So uncheck the chain, set the horizontal to 0, and the vertical fairly high. Like I'm going to have it at 900 right now. Alright, so let's do that. Press OK. And this is going to blur it up and down evenly, instead rather than having it blurring it up and down, left to right, where it's going to like expand the image or make it look kind of weird looking. I'd rather have it just nice and uniform up and down. So anyways, might take a little bit. Oh, I guess I gotta say I have some good news and bad news. The bad news is that I had a downgrade from Natty to Maverick, and the good news is that I downgraded from Natty to Maverick, so it's not really a big deal. So I had to do it because of I was having some issues with booting. The boot, it wouldn't boot properly. It kept like every 3 out of 10 boots it would just fail to boot, and then when I finally get to a desktop, my applets and gnome panel wouldn't load. So I decided to make another account, and it still didn't work. You know what I mean? I'm still having problems with it. So I just made the decision just to go back to Maverick for now. Basically, the other user who uses the computer was kind of getting ticked off about it, crashing all the time. So there we go. Nice little blur. That looks good. Alright, so let's go ahead and save it. Save as. Put mine, I guess, .png. Save to the desktop. That's fine. Save it. So I don't really know what happened to my installation really, because all I did was I went from 32-bit to 64-bit, and I was still having the problems on 32-bit. I thought upgrading to 64 might have may help the issue a little bit, but apparently it didn't. It just made things worse. So but on my laptop and my other desktop, Natty runs perfectly fine, but just on this particular desktop it runs like crap. Says background. There you go. Nice little colorful little blur looking thing, right? So hopefully that helped anybody, I guess, or whatever. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll make some more videos soon, hopefully, and see you guys later.